Welcome back to the Dropouts Podcast. It's your host, Samash and Clear, and to the left of me, we got the one, the only.
It's your boy Bleez, the one and only Blake Gesser. Welcome back. Appreciate y'all coming. Okay, we got another banger. It's just the boys for y'all today.
Heck yeah, bro. It's just your birthday.
It was.
You
It was indeed.
feeling older?
Day by day, I feel older.
Yeah.
Nah, not really. Still feel pretty young, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, bro. I be thinking about that shit too. I be like, how old am I? I low-key be telling people the wrong age sometimes.
I'm like, oh wait, you gotta think of it over.
Yeah.
No, I am. And
Sometimes,
like, nah.
Sometimes I go older, sometimes I go younger. Especially because, like, my girlfriend's older than me. So, they'd be like, how old are you? And I'd be thinking, I'd be saying her age, and I'd be like, wait, that's not mine. That's not mine.
Yeah.
How old are you now? You're 25?
26.
26?
Yep.
You're 26?
It's crazy, right? Yeah. 26. I've always been the oldest side of the group.
You older than me?
Yeah. I'm older than the majority of people.
I thought you had the late birthday.
I'm on the
So you were younger.
late of the year, but early side of this, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. I had it backwards.
Yeah, I would have been 18 in high school.
Yeah.
If I graduated from public school, yeah.
That'd been kind of cool, though.
Somewhat. I mean, I would have been, I would have just used it to my disadvantage then, you know? Yeah. Trying to leave and shit, you know?
Just sign yourself out.
Exactly.
That shit. Yeah, that would have been cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I graduated fucking 17, or would have graduated 17.
Yeah, I was still 18 when I graduated.
Oh, yeah. Bro, all right. What's been going on? What's some crazy stuff going on in the world these days?
Everything's crazy in the world these days, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you look for news, but, like, you know what I mean? There's so much crazy. There's just, like, what are they going to throw out there, you know?
No,
like, what's bringing to light this week?
Yeah.
Kind of deal.
Did you watch, Andrew Tate on George?
I did. I watched, I think, the majority of the first one, and I think, the second one. The second one wasn't as long.
I didn't
The second
finish
one
the second one.
seemed like it was a lot more religious.
Yeah, definitely. He was yelling in the second one.
Interesting how he cut it that way, too.
Yeah.
Or if that was intentional, you know?
I never thought about that. Yeah, the first one with George and Andrew, I was like, this is pretty good. I didn't think the second one was bad, but I remember telling you, like, yeah, he's not even, like, screaming. And then, like, I started the second one. I was like, yo, what I said about him not screaming is not continuous.
That was easily, I was telling you, one of the first conversations I've seen him have with somebody, you know, where he's not just dictating the conversation 100%.
Yeah.
It's different to see in that aspect. It's cool it was different to see him, you know, shine light to Tate in his eyes. Like, let me think about that, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like with Tate, people are either, like, dick riding or, like, trying to, like, make a smash piece. So he's either just, like, riding that, you know, them dick riding, or fucking defending himself. 100%. I feel like George was like,
either one usually takes screaming for him too.
Yeah, I feel like George was like in the middle. He wasn't like dick riding when he was like, I am a fan. But he was like, you can't say it like that. But it was cool. He was like, yeah, I know. I probably shouldn't. And now I got a lot of money, so now I'm very famous. I don't need to anymore, which is pretty interesting. I didn't realize a lot of the shit he said was super old, though.
It's typically how it is with a lot of this, you know? All that shit gets drug up from the past. Yeah,
but he was like, I said this shit with my brother,
but like
15 years ago.
It was him trying to do the same thing, probably, you know what I'm saying? Just in a different light. He didn't have the knowledge he did now to, you know, intellect or dialect the way he does now.
Well, I mean, and
so he did it that way back then. You know?
The internet was a different place at that time
100%.
Too. Like there is
not even the internet, society. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shit was different, bro. Like the jokes, the music. I be thinking about like how people be getting canceled, and I'm like, yo, you guys have not heard like 2010 Tyler the Creator. Like,
yeah, it's
bro was saying some stuff.
You can't get away with that stuff today.
You can't. You can't. I'm surprised no one's pulled up his old tweets.
Do you think there's a shift coming soon? I feel like we've been in this mesh for a while. You know, something's gotta either tied one way or the other. In my opinion, it's either gonna go deeper or fall back to the other. You know, a little bit more.
I feel like
centraled.
I feel like it'll probably fall back to the other. The reason being is like I feel like every few generations they have that, whether it be like, you know, and like Eminem and like that era and like people just like being mesmerized by like the like fucked up crazy shit people are saying, and then even like with when we were younger there were the people like that who we gravitated to. I think because all the adults were so not like that, and as we're becoming adults and like, you know, society's kind of shifting in that way, we'll probably for the most part try to guide the youth out of that way, which will make them naturally lean that way.
But the hardest part about doing that is like the internet controls it now.
Yeah,
you know?
now not being able to
and
get
these
on
kids
and do
have
that.
direct access.
Yeah, but I feel like the thing. Well, yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Like how we gravitated towards that shit because we had the internet. So I think that there's gonna be someone out there who's gonna like push that again very hard, and there's gonna be a lot of people, probably more like the youth, who gravitate towards it, and then it'll kind of like bring all that shit back.
I see what you're saying. Someone to bring the light.
Yeah. But I thought you were saying, how are they going to do that now that these social medias be like, nah, you can't do that shit. But also fucking, I feel like if you got the right ones, and there's got to be something new coming out. Like, I'm trying to be in front of that when that shit happens. They got a couple, but nothing's popped yet. They have dumb shit.
Social media.
Yeah, they have this social media called Laps. They have social medias that are anti-social media, like where you can only post once a day.
See, that's just weird.
Yeah.
But you can consume all day, right?
Yeah.
So it's the same shit.
It's dumb, but it's one of those you got to post to consume, and you take a photo, but you can't
that's
see
almost
it
like
immediately.
worse. Like it's making you be a part of it.
True.
You have to post to see.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I post maybe once a year.
Yeah.
I have a yearly or 2 yearly posts.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
It's kind of crazy.
You're gonna be posting more. I feel like next year
year
you'll post more for sure.
For sure. I need to get me my gaming channel going for sure. I've been getting a little plethora of clips going and shit.
Okay. Hell yeah.
It's gonna take some goddamn time to edit it though. Let me tell you.
Bro, we gotta get you.
It's
an
easy
editor.
edits though, you know. Probably,
bro.
probably
We'll
good.
get you.
But
We'll get you an editor. We'll get one of them boys. You just gotta figure out how we want it edited. I've been thinking about getting back in the vlog game.
Yeah. Recording.
Something. I'm the reason I'm out of the vlog game right now is because I don't have the time to edit the vlogs. Mm-hmm. But I'm thinking about working something out with editor. You know, because vlogging, I feel like vlogging's dead. But I feel like everyone's
done the same shit.
Yeah, I feel like everyone feels like vlogging's dead, which is what makes me want to vlog, because now it's like, okay, now it's not oversaturated.
But there's still people who want to consume that content. You know,
yeah. Because don't get me wrong, you know, we podcast. I've been watching podcasts. I love podcasts. But sometimes I be scrolling, I'm like, damn, I want something a little different. You know what I mean?
Nah, I hear you.
I be clicking Mr. Beast, whatever, you know? But, like, no one's really vlogging right now.
100%. I don't even go on YouTube to watch videos really anymore, bro. There used to be a time where I would religiously sit down, go to YouTube, and look for the new videos from the people I would follow. Yeah. And now I go on there, it's just like, there's nothing here.
Yeah.
You know? I go to YouTube for the live section on TV so I can see sports. That's
Interesting.
It.
Yeah, I have been on YouTube and just feeling like nothing's on. I'm like, yo, how are there so many videos uploaded every day?
It's crazy as fuck.
But
it really is.
Nelk's not uploading the way they used to. That was a big channel for me. I like
Nelk and Steve. So
yeah.
Same branch, but
yeah.
Steve was probably my biggest that I consumed.
Nelk,
Shout out to Steve will do it. He's starting to do IRL streams.
Yeah, I saw.
He got arrested in the favelas.
Oh man, what?
He had like AKs out and shit, just chilling in the favelas. I feel like they just do that, no?
Yeah, but they're probably like, bro, you
With
can't.
Steve,
You live. All these
Imagine
people
that.
are
Nobody's
watching
doing
this.
that. Going to the favelas with 50,000 people watching them.
Yeah, no one's doing that.
That's crazy.
Then that's where like shit gets crazy, and like certain like. I feel like that's where like the fucking social media companies got to get involved because they're like, dog.
It's kick. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
Like
Twitch has been going through some rocks the past couple of weeks as well.
what you mean?
They like changed all their censorship and like not nudity but nudity guidelines and stuff. And like girls have straight up just put in censor bars. You know, like over their stuff, you know, and just don't move enough to where it doesn't show. But there was this one girl who got exposed because I think she had physical black bars with the censor bars, and it slipped, and she just had her shirt like extremely pulled down. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Like they weren't
like
even.
The people thought they, you know, they're like, oh, we got her, but no, she was wearing a shirt.
Man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It was funny as fuck.
Nah,
but
that's funny.
dudes have been doing it, so they will throw the censor bars on. They've been getting banned. Swear.
Wait, what? They get?
Dudes have been doing what the chicks have been doing, like throw, because they've been going viral. Like one or two dudes do it, and then a few other guys are doing it now. But a few of them have been getting banned because they're throwing a censor bar up. They're naked too, streaming games.
Why are they getting banned though? How come the chicks could do
I know,
it?
it's fucked up, bro. It's the world we live in.
Yo, Gary Vee was been talking about streaming heavy, bro.
Really?
He's because you know how Gary Vee's always ahead of the game and knows what's gonna pop. Like he knew TikTok was it when people were still dancing on there, and he was like, "Yo, you don't gotta use it for fucking dances." Like blah blah blah. And he's heavy on LinkedIn. He says LinkedIn's popping. He said people think about the LinkedIn they know about 3 years ago where it's just business. He said it's way more advanced of a platform now for video, audio, blah blah blah. But he was like, if he was in a different situation in his life, he would be streaming 12 hours a day. He was like, that's where it is.
What I've been hearing recently is a lot of these streaming sites have crazy fucking bots. Even like XQC, Aiden, a lot of these people. Because there's even, so I was watching there was a podcast, a live podcast. They had Aiden, they had XQC, all these big name streamers. And they were all just discussing just various topics and shit like that. And they were the ones who were bringing up the topic, like a lot of these people who are like mid-tier, who aren't big names, are botting themselves just to get higher up. So he's like, and the companies themselves don't care, you know what I'm saying? Because they're not at people who are paying for the ads aren't looking deep enough into this shit. They're just paying for the money, you know what I mean? It's so new in that sense as well.
It's like early
YouTube. A lot of it is Amazon is funding Twitch. You know what I'm saying? If Amazon leaves Twitch, shit really fucking changes the streaming game. Kick could really take that shit over, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if they'll ever do that, you know what I'm saying? They make crazy money with them two comparing. But
yeah.
It's just wild to see, you know?
That's so
that guy was saying, though, he's like, if you're a low-tier person, he's like, you may as well bot yourself, you know what I mean? He's like, because you're pretty much 10 feet behind the people who are, you know? Everyone's, and then the people who are at the top tier, they do have it, you know? It's crazy.
YouTube used to be like that. It used to be very
Same
popular.
Thing with Instagram, bro.
Yeah, it used to be very popular to buy like YouTube views because they'd count as real views, and people would see that, and like it would just like kickstart.
Because of just fake emailed accounts. That was like the huge issue with Elon when he was trying to buy Twitter, you know? Because they were paying for activity on the account or the platform, but they didn't know like which activity was real and how much is actually like botted shit.
Yeah.
You know? So it's like, what is the valuation even fucking, is it accurate or not? You know?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Man, it's not a bad idea. If you're, because early on in YouTube.
That shit's got to be expensive as fuck.
I don't know, bro. Like followers and all that shit, I feel like they can be expensive. It's just sketchy. Like having to like I'm like put your like info in, I'm guessing, right? Like, because you know how people's accounts be getting hacked. I assume.
As fuck. You just go get one of those debit cards from fucking the store.
Oh no! I mean, I get sketchy like your social media. Like I'm like, I don't want my account hacked. I feel like, you know, You
You're
ever
not giving them
see?
your passwords?
Yeah, but there just be people online where like out of nowhere you just see them post like, "Hey guys, I just made money with this like person," and like screenshot their
That's
cash
people
out.
hacking an account.
Yeah,
You know?
and then it's just like,
But like they
what were
don't
you
need
doing?
your information for that. They can just do that.
That's crazy.
Like that happened with Max Holloway and Dan. Remember? He asked. I know. Unfortunately enough, it happened to our boy.
Yeah, our boy got bamboozled.
By Mr. Holloway.
No,
But
no.
like,
It seems so not real. That's crazy.
my opinion. I don't know. I feel like that's someone close.
To
No?
Max.
It's gotta be.
I'm just thinking about the day where Dan did that shit and he like messaged us. I didn't even realize that he was messaging us like, "Yo, I just did this." Like I thought he was just like saying like, "Yo, look at this fucking scam." Cuz I think we were just like, "Yeah, it's a fucking scam."
Fuck scammers, bro. It's crazy.
Yo, they're fucking good.
They are, bro. And
Yeah.
and the more we go into a digital age, the easier it's gonna be for them. To,
Yeah.
You know, bro. When crypto goes crazy, like when the markets go crazy, there's people who hack millions of dollars, bro. It's wild as fuck. They'll hack exchanges. I don't know how. They'll get in there and they'll get literally people's fucking funds out of wallets and take it. It's wild as fuck.
Yeah, they're lit. Big scale,
They
low
are.
scale. I saw this guy, this scammer thing on like TikTok. He
Talking
was
about the famous scammer.
nah. He was like hunting scammers.
Oh, wow.
So like one thing that scammers would do is like they'll be like, "Hey, I want to make sure this isn't a scam, right?" Say they're buying this camera from you. They're like, "Can you take a picture of like something random, like of a fork, or can you like show it to me, like a video, blah blah blah," and then they'll like get that stuff and then they'll use it to make their own post.
That's pretty funny.
And then like their post looks more real because they got the videos, they got the extra stuff and all this stuff. And so they asked him to do that. So like they were like, "Can you send me a picture of it? What did he say? Can you send me a picture of it like in a different room or whatever?" And then like he sent him like pictures like in the bathroom, like with his face in it, like over the toilet. That was another thing too. They said, "Can you send me a picture of you holding it so I know that I'm actually buying it from you?" And then he would do that, and then they would go to their social medias, take their photos, and then like make whole accounts and be like, "It's me, the
Scamming
seller."
scammers.
Yeah, bro, that shit was.
I saw someone do that as well. They did it somehow with Cash App. And I don't remember the exact details of it, but it was like he would have them send him $20 because of the amount of money. Like with a first time sender, he couldn't send that amount unless they've exchanged money. So he'll have them send them like $50 so they could send them 5 to 10 grand supposedly.
Mm-hmm.
And then he would end up like just getting tons of people just sending him $50. He ended up just having like a racks, you know, scamming the scammers.
I've seen someone get scammed like that. They were like with the gift card thing or something. They were like, "Yo, I put the money on the gift card. Now what? I sent it." Or like Western Union me, like, you know, $200, I'll give you back 2,000. Or $400, I'll give you back 5,000. And you know, motherfuckers start being like, "Yo, we could put our money together, blah, blah,
Right.
blah." You know what I mean?
What if we got 600?
Right. They're like, "Yo, I could, you know how much I can give you," and then
I'll double it.
right. He sent it, and then after that, "Yo, bro, did you get the money? Why you not hitting me back, bro? I'm worried. What's going on?" No response, and I was like, "Damn."
Deleted that account.
Yeah, yeah. And this was when I was a kid. I saw someone older, so you know I grew up and I already knew. I was ahead of the curve, but like I already knew because we didn't even have iPhones yet. I think this was happening off of a Sidekick. Like this shit was flipping up. This shit was probably meant on MySpace.
Good thing you saw it. Sometimes you got to go through it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Yeah.
You'd be like, "Yo, what's your blah blah blah? What's your tag?" I was like, chill.
Facts.
But hey, it happens, you know.
What you think about all these IRL streamers?
I fuck with it. But it seems sus.
It's turning very controversial quick. Everyone's getting into fights.
Yeah.
It seems, you know.
I feel I fuck
But it
with
seems like people like just trying to get clout off those people, which
by
is fucking dumb.
meeting up with.
Besides that, Jack Doherty dude, he deserves. It seems like he deserves to get slapped up.
Yeah,
that dude be wilding out
I
there.
want to see him get slapped up at least once or twice.
I saw some old heads try and come at him yesterday at like some beach.
Yeah,
some clip. Yeah,
that's good. He deserves it. I don't know. I like the IRL streaming shit, but I'm a private person. You know what I mean? Not a private person, obviously. Like, I'm a social person, social media and shit like that. But, like, I don't want you to know where I'm at when I'm there. Like, I want you to see the after. You feel me?
I hear you.
So, like, that's why I like the idea of IRL streaming because there's no editing. Mm-hmm. It's just, like, someone's just shooting.
Yeah. I was watching this streamer who typically just plays games, GTA roleplay. You know, cause you can imagine the kind of community, you know, they're pretty wild. But he said he had a short stream, and he's like, "I'll bring y'all out." He's like, "But you gotta behave." And he's like, "You know, and I just don't trust you guys." You know what I'm saying? You really have to foster the correct community to be able to IRL stream. Yeah, I would say safely. You know, because that shit's gonna catch up to you for sure.
Whenever you get big enough, then it's just like. Once you get to a certain level, there's no longer like being able to, like you can foster the majority, but
you create situations then you no longer go be a part of. That's the difference.
Yeah,
and that's where you can see the constant shifts with those very big channels. You know, it's no longer as organic.
Yeah. I mean, like, okay, for example, like someone like Neon, he be getting pulled up on, but he do be like just starting shit, like just talking, like he'll just be talking shit against like gang members just because, and then like he'll get robbed or whatever.
Yeah, but that's like, it's also how real is that, you know?
I think him talking the shit is him being comedic and not that real, but I think the people that are actually like trying to rob him and doing shit, like that is real, but I feel like they're just not, like they're probably not even popping.
No, I'm just talking about the situation in general, because like you think about a rapper who's gonna go associate with Neon. It's because they know he has the views, you know.
Yeah.
So they're gonna let him do what he does, joke around, do all that bullshit.
Well, he did it after.
Do what? I don't even know what we're talking.
So like he was
talking about in instance. I was just talking about generally.
So this specific thing, he was chilling with this rapper basically, and then afterwards, like, imagine like you were hanging out with like this guy, and then afterwards you're like, yo, fuck that guy, fuck his set, fuck everything, fuck everyone who fucks with him, like just joking around. But he said that as soon as he left, like right off stream, like trying to be funny. But then like he was still in town, you know what I mean? He said that shit like live. So it got clipped, and then I think people who aren't even fans of Neon were just like, people were like, yo, this little motherfucker, blah, blah, he right over here. And then they just kind of like fucking.
Is that when he got like ran up on or what?
Yeah, he was on stream and they were like hitting his van and shit, and like he was kind of scared.
That's what happens when you do shit like that, you know?
Yeah. So.
But I think that's why people watch the IRL stuff. But again, it's like, this is still third perspective. How real is that?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
even those kids who beat him up in the park, took his clothes, you know? People know that shit sells these days, you know? That whole, like, house bullshit they did, I don't believe a single clip that came out of there, you know?
What?
When they would bring, like, all those kids in there? Yeah. All that shit's got to be fake as fuck.
Oh, you don't believe the Island Boys?
No, I don't. I don't believe anything that came out of there.
That's funny.
Just because of what content they create as a whole.
Yeah. A part of me feels like, not like I don't believe it.
Went in there and like slapped one of them up. That shit was hilarious.
That's what I mean. I'm like,
you know
I
what
feel like
saying?
These people are just like unhinged.
Get the fuck out of here.
Like, I feel like Uzi really. I said Uzi. Fuzi really just got some problems.
Isn't he out? I think he's back on the streets.
Oh no, he shouldn't be, bro.
Brad Snapchat at that.
He literally should not be out.
He shouldn't. He should be getting help somewhere.
Yeah. Like, I feel like he's actually like kind of dangerous. This is like, bro's wilding. But like,
His fuse is like that. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, and they be yeah, bro. Bro, seeing Zerka get hit how Zerka got hit was pretty entertaining.
Who did he fight? You talking about Oh yeah, that
I don't even
other
know.
streamer guy.
Yeah, that fucking British dude.
That was pretty funny.
I was like, yo, what's going on?
He's like, he's got like the face of an old man, but it seems like his body is just like didn't go with it. You know what I mean?
Who?
Zerka. I feel like he's got like such an old face. You know, he looks old as fuck in my opinion, but like, I don't know, his body. He's just, I don't know.
You think he looks young?
Very unproportionate in the way he. I don't know. It's hard for me to explain. I guess.
I feel like he looks like he looks like Bradley Martin age. Maybe a little older.
Yeah, so maybe I'm saying it in reverse. You know,
That,
he is young, but he looks old.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. I feel that he acts fucking young.
As fuck.
I wonder how old he is, because he loves being like around 19-year-olds. Oh, no.
No, he's like 20 or some shit.
Zerka?
Yeah.
No.
Look him up, bro. Pretty sure he's around their age. He's obviously a few years older, but I'm pretty sure he's
Zerka gotta be in his 30s, bro.
If he is, then I'm way off it.
Let me see how old.
Why is he fighting that young ass kid then?
Zerka. Oh wait, no. This is. I don't know who. How do I find the right Zerka?
I don't know what his real name is.
Yeah, right. Zerka from streaming.
Yeah. Kick.
It is not showing me fucking Zerka. There's someone named Joshua Bradley.
That's funny.
Who also goes by Zerka. Oh, does he have 2 A's? Is it 1 A? Damn. Now I'm actually frustrated. Oh.
I feel like this shouldn't be this hard.
He's 28.
Okay, so he's on the older side.
But I thought he was
low
older.
20s.
I thought he was older than 28.
That's what I'm saying, bro. He just looked weird.
He kind of give me Paulo Costa vibes. Nah? A little bit?
A little bit.
A little Paulo Costa. I feel like Paulo Costa, if he was not a fighter, he would be Zerka. But yeah, watching him get hit, that shit had me kind of geeked.
He got dropped. Shit was funny.
And he pulled up on that guy. He pulled up for the scraps. And bro was like, yo, what you doing?
He was like trying to give him... He was wearing gloves.
He was wearing just hand wraps. And they, like... I don't know what the fucking point of even that was.
Was there like some shit before that, maybe?
They probably talk shit. Who fucking knows? There's probably one of those, like, you think you could beat this guy? And he was like, yeah, I could beat him. And Zerka probably just I don't know. They're fucking idiots. They're fucking idiots, man. But shit, man, it's entertaining. That's one thing that, like, kind of sucks right now is I feel like majority of the shit that is popping is like the controversial, like, dumb shit.
Mm-hmm. It's like the high schoolers like all feeding off each other, trying to get bigger social. You know? Yeah,
but and it's an interesting shift in things because I feel like, for example, while controversy was a big thing, I feel like it was like different controversy. Like, and even like think about people like fucking David Dobrik. He was fucking killing it on YouTube for a minute, and his shit was not controversial. It was very like family friendly, so to speak. Still inappropriate, but like lighthearted humor, fun type shit. You know, he was able to get a lot of these fucking sponsors and shit, you know what I mean, by just keeping it a little clean. I feel like maybe this is the shift happening that we were talking about, like shit going the other direction. I feel like even if you look at what the kids are like gravitating to now, it is that bullshit. It is Zerka. It is fucking Blueface and Krishan.
So how is that a shift towards it? That would go the other way.
No, I'm saying, yeah, a shift towards that way. I feel like right now we're kind of more in the other way. I feel like things have been going not that way. And everyone's been being canceled, social media's been changing, and now I feel like things are going back over that way. You know, like I feel like people aren't even really, like, the youth isn't even on the same social medias anymore. I feel like they're really just watching these streamers. Like,
Nah, they're all over them fucking things.
yeah,
Yeah. I don't think I think the use has only gone up.
the use or
The
youth.
use. The youth and the use of the youth has only gone up.
Yeah.
I just think it's more probably what you said, directed to their niche. You know,
Mm-hmm.
people are more saturated in what only they want to see because there's so much fucking shit to see.
But even when I'm on the other platforms, I'll say even though it's not a majority, like 20% are clips from just other IRL streams. Like now, like people are making like so much content from that.
That's just
shit.
what their social media is now. You know.
Yeah.
And it's people who don't see the streams who are gonna watch the clips. You know. Eventually, they're gonna go to the fucking stream.
Yo, Kai Cenat streams seem pretty cool. Do you watch any of him live?
I used to watch a good amount of them. You know, he's very fucking entertaining.
Yeah, he's funny.
He's always got some wild shit going on, bro.
He's energetic, bro.
As fuck. He's got like the energy of a 6-year-old, like non-stop. That's one thing I was thinking about on the way here, like in terms of
6-year-old.
You know how me personally, like when I wake up in the morning, I'm like that. I'm awake and then I can go and do shit.
Yeah.
But like my brother per se or my girlfriend, they'll need like 4, 5, 10 minutes to even like wake up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I want to know like what the difference. I want to look into like what the difference between that is. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If like is it just someone in a deeper sleep or you know what I'm saying? Like what is that? Like my whole life, ever since I woke up, it's like the next moment. When I wake up from my sleep, it's like I was before I went to sleep. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just turn the switch on, and I'm ready to go.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
I actually was watching a YouTube video recently, and it was talking about like myths, sleep myths. Like because people have all these things, like you got to do this, you got to do that, and then
I think those are all just habitual.
Yeah.
Like mind comforting. You know.
Like even down to the phone. Being on, like they were like that doesn't even like it, like when you actually like study that shit, like it doesn't make a big enough, like a significant enough like difference to even like count it. But they were saying some people are actually like morning people versus like, you know, people who's like who get up more later in the day or whatever, like. And yeah, I think I don't remember exactly what they said it was or why. But, like, that is a thing. Like, some people naturally, like, your body is just, like, good in the morning.
That's what I want to know. Like, what is causing that and what isn't? And why is it different, you know, in certain people?
Yeah. I feel like it might be one of those things,
specific, I remember so many times, bro, having to wake up my brother, and, like, you go to wake him up, and he's like, Like, he needs, like, you have to wake him up 3 or 4 times before he's awake.
Yeah.
But you, like, touch me, and I'm, like, you know, back to my fucking senses, you know? It's like a spark.
Yeah.
It's definitely, that flame's definitely lost a few amps, you could say, over the years. But, like, when I was younger, bro, for sure. Immediately,
Yeah. I wake up pretty, like, I'm not a deep sleeper. I can wake up. But, like, sometimes getting out of bed, I'd be like, oh, I'm tired. And I could definitely, like, fall back asleep. But...
Do you feel like you get good sleep?
Yeah.
I don't.
You don't?
I just feel like I go to sleep, and then that's it, and I wake up. I don't, because you know what I'm saying? I don't dream. I don't do any of that. So it's just lights are out, lights are on.
Yeah.
That's why I feel like it's so easy for me to go up and go off, you know? Maybe.
Yeah. Nah, I used to not get good sleep. Really? I used to get really shit sleep, and I would get sick really often. You wake up a lot
or what? That's one thing is, like, I don't think I don't have my healthiest sleep for sure, but I've been my healthiest I've been in the past few years. Like, don't get sick. The working out and shit is definitely what does it.
I was gonna say, I think the reason I've been getting good sleep now is because
how fucking tired you are.
Yeah, I'd be sleeping. I'd be just exhausted, and I'd be out, and I'd be waking up, and I'd be like, oh, I was I
That
was
makes
asleep.
sense, bro. Because when you're a little kid, you're out there working. You know what
Right?
I'm saying?
Playing
Burning that
and
fucking
shit.
energy.
Yep.
That's why you sleep so hard.
And then there's this point in life where like you just
You
not
just stop.
burning that much energy. Like your energy is more mental, but you
Mhm.
still got a lot of physical energy. You know, like
Facts. You
your
gotta burn
brain's
that shit.
done.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what's going on. Like you don't feel like rested because you rested your brain, but your body is just like.
What
Yo.
more can I fucking do?
Yeah.
I literally do like push-ups between calls.
Yeah.
I'm like running. It's crazy.
I feel that. Oh, but back to what you were saying about the fucking differences in people.
Mhm.
Like what causes it. I feel like it could be something as simple as like how one sibling might naturally be an athlete while the other one is just like naturally more clumsy.
But still, that in general sparks curiosity to me. Like, what's making those decisions in a person? You know,
Mm-hmm.
even from birth. What you know?
Like if it's like
very-
DNA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just environment.
Yeah.
You know.
Environment would be hard though, cause like for example, you and Tanner got the same like environment for the most part in the beginning years.
In the beginning years, but yeah, it's also perspective. You know, on everything.
True. He was like,
Which
"Who's
should
this
be
new guy?"
similar.
At one point, and you showed up one day for him, but he's always been there for you. So even that, like, he has a couple years of like a different experience.
I'm starting to think like the numerology side of it has a lot to do with it. You know, the time and when you came and all that shit.
Oh, like
because
with
the more and more
stars
I look,
and shit.
kinda, yeah. The more and more I look into it, it seems to have more accuracy. You know.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I could see that with the. It's like sometimes I don't know. I definitely like feed into it, but sometimes I feel like people be feeding into it at a level that I'm just like, yo, this is kind of crazy.
For sure.
You know, like I'll say it. You know, Geminis. Sometimes I'm like, I don't know, some Geminis just we don't vibe. You know.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like there's people out there who will literally be like, yo, you're a fucking Gemini. Like, I don't fuck with you. And I'm just like, I give him a chance. Like, I'm willing to change my mind.
Yeah.
What's your Zodiac?
I'm a Sagittarius.
Sagittarius. So what are they known for?
I was born in the year of the fire. I'm a fire ox. Yeah. It was in terms of the Zodiac, it was going to be, in all the myths or whatever, it was going to be like the first, but he gave the rat a ride, and the rat betrayed him at the end, and the rat ended up taking first. So the rat is year 1, and then you have ox is year 2.
Mm.
Yeah, and then you have like the elements that come into play as well.
Interesting. So you're fire one.
I believe that fire shit, bro. That's why I got that. I'm always ready. You know, I'm sparked.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Interesting.
I think that's where maybe the sleep side and shit will come.
Yeah.
You know.
That makes sense. That makes sense. But I'm also very easily awake. But I'm a water sign.
Okay.
Yeah, but I feel like I can be very go with the flow, kind of like water.
Mm. But
I'd be
you're
chilling.
not. You've never been like a morning person either. You know. You
Nah.
just let your day go as it goes.
Yeah,
you
I'm
know?
a when I wake up person.
Exactly.
I'm not like we gotta wake up dummy
And it's also
early.
like that makes 100% sense because you in your time aspect and ratio, it's your time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how you work it with it. You know,
Yeah.
you're not moving your time to time. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
You
I
go
do
with
try to
how you want
schedule
do.
things, but yeah. Sometimes I'm like, but I'm also learning. One, I'm learning how to be better at that by like my time management.
Well,
is
like I think
fucking
it's
bad.
It's good to an extent that you can do that because the reason why you've been able to do that is because of the life you've created.
Yeah.
But it is essential to be able to
Yeah.
follow a schedule to an
Yeah.
or be able to build a schedule that you can go towards,
Yeah.
you know.
Driving, bro. Driving's different.
What do you mean driving?
I feel like my time management's so bad because like my driving estimate is not good.
Traffic's just so fucked.
Yeah.
You gotta include 10 minutes. Always.
Yeah, I'd be
I
like,
think it's
oh,
just-
this is 28 minutes away. But then like I'd be in the car for like 7 minutes and that shit still say 28 minutes away. And I'd be like, I'm 28 minutes away. That is a fact. But how long until I get there? Like That's confusing.
Facts. No, I hear you.
But yeah, that's funny though. But yeah, man, I guess I wonder what Matthew's sign is.
I have no idea.
I can see him being like an Earth.
My girl's a Cancer too, and she has no sense of time either, bro.
Yeah.
Always late as fuck. Always rushing out the house.
That's
always
funny.
the same shit.
That's what them Cancers be like.
Yeah, for sure. Very
But-
loving though, for sure.
Yeah.
My girl, yeah.
She likes
Very
to. She
caring.
sleeps in. Well, Bree's a Cancer too, and she
Really?
sleeps in. Yeah.
So you are both Cancers.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. That's why we be late.
What time is it?
She be blaming it on me. She be like, Bree will literally be like, "You're taking forever," and then I'll be dressed, and she'll be like, "Oh fuck, wait," and then like have to do like other things, and I'll be like, How you gonna get at me?"
That's Nikki, like all the extra little things.
Yeah.
And then like she'll get to her car and she'll have to get gas.
Yeah.
It's like, come on.
Real want to like clean and so I'll be like, why? Why right now though? But like, I don't know, she's like OCD. She's just like, I have to like do this thing now that I thought about it. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense.
I think I got a little bit of OCD too.
Yeah.
It might be just my ADHD, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
It's
all
not
a
like I
spectrum.
need things, you know, but
Yeah. I don't know if you ever got to watch that Ben Ellis episode with OCD, but it put me on. I was like, bro, I did not know OCD was like this. Like, he was like, I guess one of the things that he explained, which I never even thought about, where he was like, some of that OCD is like when you're like, did I lock that door? And then it's like more so of like that obsessive thought.
see, that's why like sometimes I don't even like indulging in stuff. Like I know I might be borderline too, because I
Yeah.
don't even want to bring the light to my mind, because I
Yeah.
know I probably have
Yeah.
to some degree, you know.
Yeah, no, I feel that.
Yeah. I don't want to indulge into it. you know?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
okay with my practices now.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
definitely. That's what I'd be feeling that too. Like I'd be like, because you know, like no one's like crazy, but maybe some people are crazy. But I'm like, everyone has the ability to be crazy. But then once they start labeling you crazy, then like they start limiting what you could do with your life. And I'm
Facts.
like, I don't like that. But then I'm like, but then I be seeing crazy motherfuckers do crazy shit, and I'm just like, I see why you would. But now I feel like we just live in a society where people gotta like be secretive about they crazy, because they're like, I don't know what you gonna do, so I gotta keep that on.
Maybe
the
that's
hush
how the shift starts. People start being a little bit more secretive with
about
the crazy.
their crazy.
Yeah. I
can
mean,
see
that's
it.
probably all it is, you know. The craziest came to light, and people just see it, you know. So
Yeah.
they think it's more out there, but it's really just a little bit of people's lives.
Bro, what's that other dude? Not Fuzi, Vitali.
I think he just finally came back streaming too.
He's fucking
He's-
crazy.
That dude don't give a fuck about.
Did you see
nothing,
the thing
bro.
where he was off the shrooms and he fucking like attacked?
That's the
a
really
lady?
big buff guy?
Yeah.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, he was off the shrooms.
I hadn't
and
seen nothing about this guy in years, and then I just recently saw him doing IRL shit.
He did. He was talking with Bradley Martin about it. He was off the shrooms and lost it, bro, and was walking down the street and saw a woman and thought she was attacking him or some weird shit, and like attacked her and fucked her up.
I bet he's huge.
He's that. Yeah, he's that huge
They
buff
fought
guy.
Bradley and him fought at some kind of event.
Yeah, he like pushed him, mushed
Bradley
his face
punched
or
him, yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
I like to see big dudes fight because they can't really move, you know.
Yeah.
But
It's
two
just like,
equally big
ugh,
dudes, you know.
Ugh. Like it's like, damn, who's got the fucking tougher chin?
That shit's funny.
Yeah, man, those dudes are fucking crazy. And that's one thing, like, with getting into the space, I'm like, I don't want to be involved with those dudes that just be on the, like, no part of me ever wants to, like, move to LA and just be, like, in the mix, because I'm just like, dude, there's just...
Only city I could see myself going to, I haven't been there yet, is because New York, probably.
New York, I feel like, yeah, because New York's so much different,
spot,
bro.
You know?
And even, like, for example, like, these rappers, bro, R.I.P., like, Pop Smoke, him just going out to the hills and posting his Airbnb, blah, blah, like, bro, you can't do that shit in L.A.
Mhm.
Like, New York, bro, there's so much going on.
Facts.
Like, people don't care as much, but, like, in L.A., it's just a
It's
different
like its own
place.
state. I mean, its own country. It's crazy, bro.
Yeah. There,
everything.
Miami, Like, I feel like if I was to live in the West Coast, I'd want to live like in the cut. You know what I mean? Like, I want to live like I probably check out like a Joshua
Utah
tree
house,
or something.
some
Yeah,
crazy
yeah,
shit, yeah.
you know. But like being just like in the middle of it all, in the thick of it, I don't know. That feels weird. But even in New York, I feel like you're always in the thick of it. But everything is the thick of it, so it's like.
Yeah, that's one thing. Like, I have to go try it first. Before I can say I could fucking live there. But just because the mass amount of people, I gotta be like, make sure I can be okay with that. You know?
Yeah.
Because I like my fucking space.
Yeah.
You know?
I guess New York's dope. I would live in New York for a couple months. It's not somewhere I would live forever. Just for me personally, like I love where like the suburbs, bro. The 704 I feel like is hard.
Mm-hmm.
I love being able to like drive to a mountain and not have to go that far. Drive to a beach and not have to go that far, and have a beach be clean and fucking be able to like be on grass and shit like that. I feel like in New York, like that's just not really the life you're getting, but you're getting a city life, and kind of like how we could like go not that far and be in like a different environment. You can do that in New York, but you're just still within a city. But like, there's a bunch of different cultures, and
It's
I think
whatever
it is dope.
you want to choose, you can go do that there.
Yeah, but you can't like.
I think what I like most about it would be the food options.
Yeah.
Never eating the same shit twice.
Food options are
just
fire.
so many fucking things to pick from.
But that's also, I feel like if you lived in New York, bro, you'd probably just have your spot.
I know.
Like
especially because of how difficult it is to get to where you're probably trying to fucking go. You know?
Yeah. You're like, where am I gonna eat? Like, I'm gonna eat the same fucking.
It's gonna take an hour and a half to fucking get there.
Yeah, or you gotta take the subway, and the subway's just.
But like, if I just had like bread on bread, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I go get like one of those 4-story high rises where I have everything in my one crib, you know, and I just go out for it's fine dining.
Yeah,
that's something I could.
I see that. Know? Get a driver.
But like, I don't think I could just go live in the city, you know.
Casey Neistat.
It'd be cool to indulge in, to experience for sure.
Yeah, Casey Neistat has a lot of money.
I agree with the suburb side. I've always lived in that side myself.
Yeah.
Like in Arizona, it was even less, you know, and then we came. I guess you could say, to the suburbs.
Yeah. Suburbs is cool, bro. Like,
you got a little bit of everything.
Yeah. You know? But it's cool, but I could see that. Like, all right, New York. All right, if I had nothing, I would rather be in New York, because I feel like it would be even though there's so many people, I feel like there's so many more like opportunities to be created. Where I feel like if you have nothing here,
I see what you're saying for sure.
If you have nothing here, I feel like for example, getting a car here, like you need to get a car before you can start. I feel like if you're in New York and you have like nothing, like if you have some sort of skill,
you have
like,
more
it's
viable options early. Yeah. But there's a lot more people trying to do the same shit out there.
100%.
Which makes it, you know what I'm saying?
100%. More saturated. Well, it also depends on what you try to do. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Like, for example, like say you're a street performer, right? Like there's probably a lot of street performers. You're probably not going to be getting everyone's money.
They got like blocks and territory and stuff?
Probably.
How they run that? You think there's like a guy who runs that?
Nah, it's probably people who've been at a certain spot for a certain amount of time, and they like claim their territory. But what if someone,
just a better performer and he takes his spot one day?
I think it just depends on who has more friends or who could beat who.
Yeah. So it's like it's street shit.
Yeah.
We fighting for the spot.
No, 100%.
What if it's just time based? First person out there gets it.
That's usually how things do go, and like I've seen videos online of people like just beefing, like, no, this is my spot. Because, like, you know, if someone does have a spot, makes it hot, then you're like, oh, I'm going to just get here before them. Then it's like, yo.
You want a corner of 5th and 3rd? It's my spot.
Yeah. That was a good New York accent.
Thanks.
That was a good, you've been practicing. But, yeah, like, imagine being a street performer, bro. Like, even if everybody don't give you money, like, there's still so many people walking by. Or even say your goal isn't money. Your goal is just, like, social media attention. Like there's so many more people walking by. If you know what you're doing, you just got to be better than the people around you at something, whether that be marketing yourself, etc. But here I just feel like, yes, it's like it's easier to be a big fish in a small pond, but I feel like in New York you could be like you know, a small fish in a big pond, but there's enough food for this
There's
small
also
fish.
a lot more water.
Yeah.
Find a group to fucking go with.
Exactly. You know, so yeah, I don't know. We should definitely do a New York trip though.
Yeah, we got to for sure.
That'd be hard. We went to New York recently. It wasn't not much either. We got like a nice Airbnb in Manhattan, and we drove down there. The drive took a little bit, but we split it up. We
16 or
12. 12. But we went to Pennsylvania to visit some family on the way. So it wasn't like a straight shot to New York. It was like a
I think a good stop in the middle would be nice.
Yeah. And we didn't just like stop and get up the next day and drive. It was like we stopped, enjoyed the day, slept again, and then drove.
Yeah.
So like where we stopped, we like checked out. We did that too when we went to Tennessee. We stopped in Asheville and like vibed out for a while before going other places. Usually when me and Bree go on long drives, I'm driving and I don't really like driving at night. So like we'll drive during the day and then like towards the evening it's like let's enjoy the place that we're in, like where we ended up, and then like sleep, and then yeah.
I hear that.
It's a vibe. We sold the van.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. When'd you do that?
A few days ago.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I saw this dude who's really fucking cool.
He's gonna go travel?
No.
Oh, just wanted the van.
Like, he needed it for his company, but like every time we like had to link up to like show or talk or whatever, like we just ended up fucking talking for like an hour. And he used to be a fighter back in the day. He's from New York area, and he was like, when he was fighting, they had to go to like Indian reservations and shit to like legally fight and shit like that. And fuck, yeah, he's a cool guy. He's a cool guy. And I was like, I'm glad you're getting this thing, man.
I wish I had more Indian in me. I was close, bro. My grandma's dad is like 80% Indian.
Oh, yeah?
Cherokee Indian, yeah.
That's pretty dope.
I could have got so many benefits.
Dad. Your great grandpa?
Mm-hmm. He was alive. My great grandpa is still alive, but he passed away. R.I.P. to a real one, like 2 years ago.
Oh, okay. R.I.P. real one.
Yep. Bro, you could tell he was Indian too. He was like short.
Yeah. You gotta show me some pictures.
I got you.
That's funny as fuck.
Yeah. But that you said Indian reservation. That's why.
Yeah. Yeah, they had to. That's where they had to go to fight. And I'm like, oh, that's
crazy. My my grandpa's husband, my grandma's husband, my grandpa, my papa. He works. He did a lot of work on an Indian reservation in Arizona.
What do you mean?
He built one of the largest floating pieces of concrete on the Western Hemisphere.
Wow.
He built a marina out there on a lake.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
He worked a lot with the Indian reservation out there. The
Oh,
Apaches.
yeah.
Yep.
Making that shit.
Yeah.
Largest floating.
It
concrete.
was when I was out there, probably 10 years ago. I don't know if it still is, but yeah, it's pretty fucking crazy.
Oh, yeah.
There's a restaurant on it, all kinds of shit. Yeah.
That's dope.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, man, I never been to Arizona. I gotta.
Come pop out, bro.
You never been up north. I never been out west. We gotta make a tour happen, bro.
Facts.
We gotta do a full on tour.
I'm headed out there April this year.
What are you heading out there for?
So Nikki's friend, who used to live out here, moved to my state. Ironically.
Oh,
it's like her childhood best friend. She's getting married, so we're going out there for another wedding. Spend the week out there, see some family. Who knows if the stars align? I might see you a C300 out there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, when's Sean and when's Sugar Booger and
March,
Cheeto fighting?
I believe.
March.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think it's 299 or 8.
Who isn't there a fight on the 1st? Am I tripping?
Of January?
Yeah.
I think the first main card is the 20th. It's Strickland and Duplessis.
Who do you think's winning that?
Duplessis.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Strickland's emotional as fuck.
I can't believe
he does look fired up, but nah.
I can't believe what happened.
It looked like he got knocked out there. The whole thing kind of looked fake. I'm not gonna lie. Like, what kind of punches were those? You saw that?
Yeah.
I was like, this is a UFC fighter.
Why
was he not throwing the left hook wide open to his face? He was like, it's like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, it was different.
Some people were saying it was scripted.
I like.
There's always those people, but
I like that he asked the kid to move.
that's why too, you know. Yeah. And then the way he leaped over, like, come on, that's not a UFC fighter. What are you doing?
But I mean, even when Sean's fighting, he doesn't look like a UFC fighter.
So when he fights, he boxes. He did the exact opposite of what he would do in a fight. He went straight into him.
Hey, man.
Hey. I think that man struck a nerve for sure. But apparently, he went and cried on Theo Von's podcast.
Who?
They would talked about Sean Strickland.
Sean cried.
They talked about his trauma and whatnot. Yeah, suppose I haven't heard it. But
Yo, O'Malley crazy. He said, at least my dad didn't F me. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
They went in on him. I mean,
they going crazy on the dads, bro. Like, motherfuckers need to chill out, man. It's not even your mom jokes no more. It's your fucking dads.
Shit. Yeah.
Oh,
digging deep.
Shit. Shit getting crazy.
These fighters, they got egos, you know? That's the reason why a lot of them are good at what they do.
Yeah.
So if you go fucking poking that bear, that's what happens.
They calling O'Malley a cuck.
I mean, yeah.
I don't think he is, but it's just funny that they're calling him it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is he in an open relationship?
He says he is.
I think he said that at one
But now
point.
he says he doesn't.
Yeah.
But is that because he got shit, you know?
I think so. I think he got rich enough that he was like, hey, it's different now. I feel like before, when he was like a broke UFC fighter, it was just like, yo, rules are different. We
can both do this.
Yeah. He was like, the only way I could do this if she could do it.
Right.
And then they have this baby. I don't know. That shit crazy.
But the whole him calling his boy up, you know? Because the whole, when he was talking about it publicly on some podcast, he said
oh, his boy who wanted to
he called his boy up. It's like, yo, you know how we are, if you want to do it, you can do it. That's kind of cuckish.
No, yeah, that's definitely cuckish. I was like, oh wow, I do remember that part.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, that's a little different. I don't know, man. I think it's dangerous when dudes don't start getting chicks until they're fucking rich.
Yeah.
I feel like it's different. It's different. It doesn't. It's not good for them. If you didn't grow
the value ain't there.
Yeah. You don't know what to do with it.
Appreciation. Yeah.
It's like people who get just rich randomly and then they blow their money because they're just I was broke for so long, blah blah blah. Rather than people who maybe grew up, who had parents who taught them the money shit, so money wasn't really something they had to fuck up. They just were oh, it's just what it is, you know.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
I feel like that with a lot of fighters, a lot of rappers, a lot of these fucking just rich dudes, you know. I feel like you see it all the time. A motherfucker owns some shit just because he's fucking, I don't know, Elon Musk definitely... No, Jeff Bezos. Mm-hmm. I feel like he has bitches trying to get with him. But you think he always had bitches?
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. But apparently he left his wife for some younger bitch. But that girl, his ex-wife, became the richest woman in the world from that divorce.
That's crazy.
On paper, public paper. But
yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. But that's what I mean, bro. How'd you even end up marrying her?
Mm-hmm.
When did they get married? I don't know. It's interesting. It's interesting to see. It's interesting
to see. He sold his company not long ago, and he's just been living.
Yeah.
Supposedly. He went and got buff. He's been out on his yacht. He built a yacht so big it blocked up a fucking canal they built it in.
That's crazy.
That's wild as fuck.
Yeah, that's fucking nuts.
I actually think I'm mixing two stories right there. I'm not even gonna lie.
Hey, if you say it on the podcast, it automatically is true.
It's real.
Yeah, if it's said on here, yo, Elon Musk, gave Mr. Beast Twitter.
What do you mean?
I said on a podcast.
Oh, he gave it to him.
Yeah.
It's his now?
Yeah.
Fucking Netflix should have gave Squid Beast or Squid Games to Mr. Beast.
Yeah, they should have.
Should have been
Mr.
Squid
Beast.
Beast.
Mr. Beast Squid Games was better than the Netflix
100%.
Squid Games.
I didn't even finish it.
Yeah, it was. I watched it and I was like, this is a not as good Mr. Beast video, except like you made it into episodes where he did it into one video. And,
Would they use his set too?
yeah, nah, their set was a little better, but Mr. Beast, I think their set was a little better in like real life, but Mr. Beast used CGI and shit to make his look better. Yeah. So like,
I mean, his was in a fucking warehouse.
Yeah. Mr. Beast was just better, and I think the editing was better, and everything was better. And then people from the show
to make a reality show out of that.
Yeah.
It wasn't a reality show to begin with.
It kind of
competition show. We wanted to see people fall off and who would win, and then it became in terms of like betrayal when it became for like going against their friends.
Because it was a reality show, but in the sense of like we were pretty much watching it from one character, not like they really reality show vibed it in with the Netflix fucking TV show series.
Which was it a special character?
In the first one?
In
the original Squid Games, it was like I was saying, it was the competition, but you still followed one guy. So
I thought
that's
it was like
how.
two for Squid Games.
In the first
older
one?
guy and.
Did you finish it? The first one?
Yeah. The original Squid Games.
Yeah. It was the older guy and the younger dude. But remember, the older guy was like a part of the shit at the end of it. He created the game.
Damn, no, I don't remember that. That's crazy. I need to watch it back.
That's what I was like.
It's been a while.
Spoiler, but fucking.
I mean, it's been, like I said, it's been a while.
Yeah, but the other guy, but in the actual show, I feel like they just had a bunch of storylines and they really made it like a reality TV show, and it was just like, I don't know, it was corny. It felt like fucking Love Island. I didn't watch any of it. Yeah. But yo, I appreciate the episode today, man. We appreciate you guys, and we're signing off.
Until next time, thanks everybody.
Peace.